On the ground now.
Okay, all right,
On the ground. Put your right back.
I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that.
Get on the ground. Taser.
Stop! Give me your arm!
There are way more scammers and thieves around us than you might think. Even places with high security aren't completely safe from their tricks.
The check that she was trying to cash.
$2,800, yeah.
Okay, the $2,800 check. The owner stated that account was already closed.
I can tie her credit card to about $2,100 fraudulent return.
Looks like it might have been a fake check. I'm getting arrested for a check that was mailed to me for a payment.
Yep. They believe money comes easily, but reality often teaches them tough lessons. Here are some of the worst scammers ever caught on police body cams. Let's start with on March 8th, 2024. This woman walked into a bank with a wild story, hoping to pull off a scam. But when an employee noticed something off about her check, they didn't hesitate to call the police.
What's the problem?
I need to talk to you.
Okay, I'm gonna get all your stuff.
I'm doing both sides of what we have. Alright. What's up?
I don't
What are you
know.
doing here today?
I'm trying to cash a check that somebody owes me the money and gave me the check saying that that was good. And they're not, now I'm having a problem. I did the work and I need the money. I need to go buy supplies. What?
You did the work for whom?
Well, for this gentleman that works for them. I don't know who they are, I never met them. It's been like a kind of shuffle thing. I had a feeling this wasn't gonna be really good, but I put up the money from my own supplies, so like this is supposed to be paying to me. You know what I'm saying?
So you did a job for somebody. Somebody wrote you that check.
Right, gave me the check.
And who is that somebody?
Anthony, I don't know his last name because I work with guys that do work, you know, and I've got paperwork and stuff at home, but I don't have it with me. I left the house early this morning and I just was in the area, so I figured I'd stop at this branch and like go. And
Sweetheart, do you have your ID with you?
She's got it.
You got it? Where?
And my passport.
Okay.
Yeah, because I found this in this thing.
I thought you were trying to rob the bank or something. What's going on here?
I'm sorry, who did she talk to?
A little bit. She's in the back.
All right. Can I go see her?
The officer then headed to the manager's office to get more details about the fake check and also spoke with the victim to confirm the whole story.
Hello, how you doing? Who's Miss Elizabeth?
I should have the customer on the line who's on there to check. He's right here.
Is it a actual check?
Yeah, it's actually a check. She's making a copy of it right now. What we're going to do, he wants me to email him a copy to make sure that's, authenticated. So we're doing that right now.
So did he write that check?
Well, that's what he's going to confirm right now. But for sure, the account's been compromised. They already been dealing with a lot of fraud with that particular account.
Yeah.
So this is why we want to make sure. But he wants to make sure just as due diligence
Okay.
on his end. You should send it already, Melissa?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I'm getting that attached right now for you. All right, and let's see. All right, there we go. I just sent it.
Now that they had solid evidence, the officer took statements from the employee to gather detailed information about what happened.
Are you aware that giving a false testimony under oath is a crime and that criminal charges can be brought against you?
22,003 copy call.
Okay, please lower your hand. Please state and spell your name and cite your date of birth.
59850.
Elizabeth.
Now, just tell me what happened today.
Okay, the lady came here to cash a check for $2,800, our check from one of our customers. I sent that she used to have an account with that she closed. But she still have a now card that we use for shopping, like an ATM card. So I said, I can't cash the check because we don't have anything to cash against it. So she told me put the whole check in the now card. Because of the amount of the check, $2,800, I had to call the owner of the check. That was one of our customers to verify that they wrote the check. I worked with both of them. They said we didn't write the check. The second one told me right away, call the police. That is a fraud.
Mm-hmm.
So I took everything. I told her I was going to be back. I want to talk to my manager,
Mm-hmm.
but the owner told me. So that's when they called the police, and I went back to see her, trying to make time. We do have a system called RAMS that I send a code
Mm-hmm.
to the cell phone or email to make sure it's my customer in front of me.
Okay.
She gave me already the ID and the passport, everything. She told me no cell phone, no email. So that for me was a flag. You have to have a cell phone or email.
Mm.
She put an excuse, I believe I lost it or I changed it, something like that. And then I went back to the manager and said, listen, there's no way I can send a code. No cell phone, no email.
Mm-hmm.
That was when you came.
Touch blue dots together
And he
to
called
connect.
again the customer to make sure. The
Okay.
account had for in the past, they closed it,
Mm-hmm.
and well, that's when you came.
Okay. So the check that she was trying to cash.
2,800, yeah.
Okay. The $2,800 check. The owner stated that account was already closed.
Yeah. And
Okay.
when I went back to my manager, they said it had for in the past. I
Mhm.
get the whole information from Miami Shell, I believe, the number of the
Mhm.
check, and they both tell me we did not make the check at all.
Okay.
She told me she was a handywoman,
Mm-hmm.
that she had worked for the houses. That's what she told me. But she gave me the ID that I gave you, the 2 cards, the one given when the account closed,
Mm-hmm.
and the passport. I don't know why she has given me the passport also, I have no idea.
Mm-hmm.
But I kept everything on my side of the purpose. But she was come all the time.
Okay.
We had frogs in the past that ran away, but
Mhm.
she was there all the time.
Okay.
Didn't try to run away. They told me when I was in the back, she was calm.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's what happened.
All right. So I just want to reiterate what you're telling me. She comes in. She asked you if you could change the check. She gave you a card. That card the account was closed. She told you to deposit the money in the
Now card.
The now card. You told her that you're not able to do that, and because due to the amount of the check, you got to contact the owner
Yeah.
to make sure that it's
They're
a
really
legit, it's a good check. You went out, you came back here to speak to your branch manager. When they contacted the owner of the account, they stated that account was closed and they did not provide that check. They did
No.
not authorize the check.
I told her to call the police.
Okay.
Once the woman was placed in handcuffs, she realized the weight of her mistakes. Every action has its consequences, and for her, this one was especially bitter.
Can I sit down?
You're gonna sit down in the better car.
Okay.
I'll get your stuff. Don't worry. I'll get your stuff. Don't worry.
Where am I going?
Listen, I'm just trying to figure out exactly what's going on, all right?
Well, I figured I've gotten
So we're just waiting for we're doing an update complaining about the issue on the insurance bond to 11 site.
Get a bus estimated.
It doesn't state.
All right, the law requires that you be advised of these rights prior to answering any questions or making a statement. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to the presence of an attorney before and during any questioning. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed for you prior to any questioning if you so desire. Are you willing to answer questions or make a statement?
I think I should have an attorney.
It's all up to you.
What's the procedure?
If
I
you're
mean, no,
willing.
but I'm going to jail?
Do you understand your
Yeah.
rights?
Kind of.
Kind of.
Okay.
What do
Do you need me to reread it for you?
Yeah, maybe you should.
Okay, let me reread it. All right. The law requires that you be advised of these rights prior to answering any questions or making a statement. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to the presence of an attorney before and during any questioning. Are you comprehending?
Yes.
If you
got
cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed for you prior to any questioning if you so desire.
it. Okay.
Are you willing to answer questions or make a statement?
I would like an attorney.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna have to do.
Okay. Okay.
The woman was charged with grand theft and forgery. Meet Jamie Brewster. Just like in the previous case, she had been trying to pull off a fraud scam worth over $2,000 for the past 6 months. But on March 11th, 2025, the tables turned when she tried to pull a fast one at a Napa auto parts store.
Items, and then taking her phone and tapping and doing the refund to her card.
To her personal card. Okay.
On items that she hasn't purchased and really haven't been returned. She's doing the return.
Okay, so there's people there returning it?
There's not even people there. She's just picking an item in the store and then returning it.
Okay, so it's basically she's picking an item, she's scanning it, and then acting like she paid for it, which then she's returning it.
Right.
Okay.
So I've got her for about $200 on camera, but I can tie her credit card back. Of course, we just got turned on to this yesterday. I can tie her credit card to about $2,100 fraudulent return.
So how do you were able to get the title of the credit card? How do you get
Because
that?
of her credit card number being on the transaction, and it's the same credit card that she uses to pay on her personal
Okay, do you have
account.
all those transactions already that
yes.
shows the $1,000, something like that? So you got her on camera doing $200 worth of it,
Right.
But you don't have the other $200 amount, but you have the transaction
yes.
of her credit card.
Right.
Well, is it a credit card or is it a bank card?
It's
a debit card?
It's a Visa card.
It's a Visa card,
Yeah.
debit card, or a credit
No,
card?
credit card.
It's a credit card.
It looks like it because it's the same for ending.
So, because usually debit cards are one where you, because once you get over the limit of a credit card, that's your limit, they're not going to keep refunding you more money into the credit card. So you sure it's not a debit card?
Well, it's a Visa card. That's all I can tell you.
Okay.
That's
So it's a
it
Visa
could be
card?
her personal card.
Okay. So she purchased these stuff and then asked for refund back for these.
No,
stuff.
this is just showing what she's actually purchased compared
in the
to what
past.
in the
So it's
past.
nothing of the crown. Okay, this
Right,
is something that.
right,
Okay, this
right.
is just something in the past.
Right.
But how were
is-
you able to find out that? Okay, you got her on camera and then
Right.
all the cards to her.
Right. So if these are the ones we have her on camera, which are the most recent, the last 3.
Does this show when you scan it? Does it show who the card comes back to, or?
No, it just comes back to. So the reason I could tie it to her. So see the 6. First of all, I could tie it to her because she pulls it out her phone and she hits it with her phone to do the refund.
Okay.
So this one right here, this is her actually making a payment on her account of stuff she's purchased. Same
Same card as the ones that's
yeah,
going in here.
yeah.
And these are the last
Right.
4 digits of
Yeah.
the card. Okay. And then you said the total is.
The woman was clever, and her tricks got past security at first, but she slipped up on her last move, refunding the same items 3 times. Luckily, the whole scheme was caught on CCTV.
Everything you told me is true, nothing but the truth, the help you got?
Yes.
All right, perfect. And first, another thing I got, you guys want to prosecute?
Yes.
Press charges on her.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we
Yeah.
follow through.
You guys do wanna
I got
prosecute.
another case with y'all right now on an
Okay.
external tab. So,
Okay.
so she's getting it ready, and she actually has it hid underneath her desk.
And she put.
She gets tape ready,
She used to work at O'Reilly's, right?
and I think she got fired from O'Reilly's for the same thing.
She's been with y'all since it opened, right?
No, she's been with it about 5 or 6 years.
And just like an Apple Pay type
Yeah,
stuff. refund.
ours are tapped. See the little black thing right
Yeah.
there? You'll see her in a second. She's gonna slide over. You can see the card. You saw the red card
Yeah.
on her screen. And she slides over. Now watch. Boop.
The total was $2,132 with 65% that she got refunded back to herself without even purchasing the items. So she's basically grabbing items, scanning them, and acting like they're return items, and then she's getting money. Okay.
Let's see. I don't see her. See if she's still in the store.
Luckily, the manager caught her and brought in the security officer. The officer spoke with her and delivered nothing but bad news.
Read you your Miranda rights. Okay. Everyone that I read you, you're gonna tell me that you understand them, yes or no. Okay. All right. You have the right to remain silent and not answer any questions. You understand that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Any statement you make must be freely and voluntary given. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
You have the right to the presence and representation of a lawyer of your choice before you make any statement and during any questioning.
Okay.
You understand that?
Yeah.
A statement can and will be used against you in the in the court of law. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right. So it was brought to our attention I guess that they did an audit on their end in the account, reference to like refunding, and when they saw they have you on camera getting items and refunding them to your account,
To your card.
to your bank card or credit card, whatever card you were using.
The only time I've ever done that was for when I did a purchase for Joe and he had me do something else for him.
Who's Joe?
Joe Wagner, he had me do a return on something and then had me repurchase him a hitch somewhere.
No, you're.
Okay, so it's been going on since November to March. Okay, and it's the same card that's been used in the transaction. When I looked at the camera, it's you.
Okay.
Okay. Have you been doing this from March to November now? I mean, from November to March. So November of last year to March of this year.
Yes, sir.
You were?
Yes,
Okay.
I did.
Any reason why were you doing all these refunding them back to your account? Because we have a total of almost $2,000 something.
No, sir. It was parts that were purchased and never picked up. Most of them.
Okay. So for a person figure that you decided on your own to refund it to your account.
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm sorry.
Okay. All right.
So all I need to say is, of course, you're gonna be terminated today. I need your keys.
Yes, sir.
Your last check will be here tomorrow,
Okay.
but you cannot accept that check until all of your uniforms are turned in, because of course we paid for all those.
No, I paid for these shirts.
You paid for the shirts.
Yes.
Okay, so well, if you paid for them, that's fine. I remember that now, that you did pay for the shirts. But your check will be prorated,
Yes,
and I think you owed us like $25 on your account, so that'll be taken out of your account. Okay.
Do I have time to collect all my belongings?
That'll be more up to him.
Yeah. So technically, right now, you did commit a fraud
Yes, sir.
and deprived the merchant with stuff.
Yes, sir.
So you basically committed a felony. You will be arrested. You will be going to jail. Okay. Anything that you have here, like what kind of belongings do you have here?
Just my personal belongings that I have.
Here's what I'll do, because I'm going to trespass you from the property as well. You can have someone come up and pick up your property at a later date, and they can come and Greg can help you get that.
Yeah. So or she can come with us too, like if
Right.
to pick up your belongings, but we have to be present. You can't come on your own.
Hey, I need you to come get me, please. I'm being arrested. Just please come get me. I don't know. I need you to please just figure it out. I don't know, babe.
Yeah, you want to put everything, whatever you want to put in your truck.
Are the keys in your purse?
My keys should be up on my counter.
I didn't see it.
You have nothing in your pockets or anything like that?
No,
Okay.
sir.
We'll go
Let
walk.
me take this
Yeah,
phone
take the
card.
phone case. Yeah, and we just gotta get the clip off and put it in the car too. Can't go with nothing to the jail. We'll walk out. We'll go to the car and get the keys.
After explaining the procedures, the officer then transported Jamie to the station.
All right, just stand right in front of my car. You gotta put your hands like if you're praying. Yeah, we're gonna go with. You got slim wrists, so I'm gonna use my other cup. All right. Good right there. All right, James. not off, perdón.
Go ahead and get in.
How long have I been on you now? A while, right?
Yeah. I'm disappointed at myself.
Listen, just, we all make mistakes. We just gotta get through it, okay? Excuse me.
I got you.
No. I just got to
Jamie was charged with felony organized fraud and petty theft. Here's another fake check incident, this one from June 16th, 2023. When an employee grew suspicious of the woman, they immediately called the police.
She presented a check and we called the maker of the check and they said that they gave us the information. It doesn't match the check stock, and they told us that that check was not written to her. Yeah.
This is the check. Okay, so that. What's going on?
Looks like it might have been a fake check. You know anything about that?
No, because it was mailed to me on for some business that I did online.
Why are you shaking so loud?
Because I'm police. I mean,
okay.
I'm looking like what's going on.
Okay, just bear with us. Let him look at those, okay?
And she was also shaking as she was signing the check. And so I felt I was on red alert. That signature is not Catherine, nobody. I mean, it looks like it's a little shaky, the signature does. Checks like it's really off, really bad. And
The rest
she's
will
also
figure
not
out.
from the area.
How much was it? $1.70?
Gotcha.
We can figure it out.
What's going on then?
That check was mailed to me for an online store that I was doing for cake pops, and it was supposed to be for on shopping, but that's all I know.
Give me a favor. Take off your purse.
Are you trying to arrest me? Why are you arresting me? Why am I being arrested? Why am I being arrested?
I'll explain it to you in a minute.
Can you please not arrest me? I don't know. I don't understand.
Can I get your hand? I'm typing for just a second, okay? I'm gonna walk them so they don't tighten on you.
I'm getting arrested for a check that was mailed to me for a payment.
Yep.
Why is that? Can you?
Oh, it's because of your other statements to me.
What was that?
It's your other statements to me, okay?
What's the other
Have a seat.
statement, sir?
Have a seat.
Honestly, it was mailed to me. I don't.
I'm not doubting that. I'm really not.
You can check my stuff. I don't have any information on you.
I'm not doubting that. I'm going to read you something, okay?
After the woman was detained, the officer began questioning her, but she came prepared with a made-up story.
No, my boyfriend's in the car with me. He didn't drop me off.
Okay, which car?
It's a blue sedan. It's a Chevrolet.
Blue sedan, a
Can I
Chevrolet.
call my boyfriend, please?
Okay.
Not right now. Let me just see.
Is it sitting out in the parking lot?
He should be here. I don't see why he wouldn't.
What's his name?
Okay. Well, normally the way that these things work is, I mean, this is just for your interest. I've read your Miranda and you decided not to talk to me, so, I mean, at this point, anything you say is not going to be used. But it's also not going to help you at any point. But normally the way that these things work is you're approached by somebody that says, hey, I just need you to go in, deposit this check. You get this much of it, I get the rest of it.
Do what?
And then you're just,
Okay. Thank you.
whoever it is that brought you up here,
Together.
just out
Thank
there in
you.
the parking lot, and then they get off scot-free. And they're really the ones who are doing all of this.
There's no one doing anything.
Okay.
That check was mailed to me in my name. I
Right.
can call my boyfriend and he'll be able.
What's his name?
His name is Greg.
What's Greg's last name?
I don't know his last name.
And he's your boyfriend.
We've been dating for like only a couple weeks now. I had him take me somewhere.
Oh.
Cause I use him for rides.
Let me go see if there's
No,
a blue
we're
sedan
done with
outside.
that.
you call the dealer line?
Can I
No,
call
not yet. They were talking
my
about them.
boyfriend?
26
No.
Central. I got it for you.
You can get a call when you get to jail.
Well, can I get phone numbers out my phone?
They'll give you that option when you get there.
Can you tell-
You got anything in here I need to know about?
No.
Anything that's gonna stick me, poke me, anything like that? You got anything on here that can't go into the jail? Weapons?
Any marijuana?
Ooh.
Here's why that said is you have an odor of marijuana. Personally, that's to be honest
It's
about it.
not no odor of marijuana. It's called Jamaican oil. Sorry that you
Who is
it
this?
smells like marijuana.
Who's been on the phone this whole time?
I was on the phone with him when you guys came in here. That's why I said, can I
So
call
he's
my
already driven away.
Mm-hmm.
He hasn't driven off.
What's the phone number for you, Miss?
Or I was calling him as I was walking in.
Says
Can I
9
call my
minutes.
boyfriend, please?
I already told you no.
Yeah, that's how long we've been here.
You're going to jail. Luckily, it'll only be forgery in the 3rd degree.
Forgery? How would it be
That's a
forgery?
fake check.
You can't deposit.
You can't charge me with forgery. I didn't make that check.
Mm-hmm.
Try to deposit it in
I
your
didn't try to deposit anything. I tried to cash the check.
Yeah. Okay.
It's not illegal to try to cash the check. What's
Well,
illegal is for people to
I would
write bad
recommend
checks.
that you not make any other.
What's illegal is for people to write bad checks, not for me to try to cash a check.
Okay, Miss, you're wrong because I guarantee you if I do some digging, you don't have an online store.
Who don't have an online store?
You.
Would you like to check it out?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Okay, we'll open my phone.
The situation grew more suspicious when she got on the phone with her partner, trying to play it smart, but the cops were determined to get to the truth.
It's not on.
How'd the person get in touch with you about this?
Who?
The person that sent you the check.
Via email.
By email?
Hey, whose socials are
again,
these?
that'd be on your phone.
Mine and my kids' socials, and one belongs to my grandmother. Thank you. I'm our POA. You can put it back.
I'll put it back when I'm done searching it. That's why I'm asking you who they are. Give you the opportunity to tell me. There's no reason to get an attitude about it.
It is a reason because now you're violating my personal space.
No, I'm not. You're under arrest. Therefore, we go through
Okay,
everything.
so those are my kids' socials. Thank you.
Okay.
People do have kids.
Yes, Miss Manning, we understand that.
What are your kids' names? It's fine. As long as you have reason to have them, then it's not that big of an issue. We just have to know whose they are. Especially in this situation when you're already getting arrested for a forgery offense.
If she just wants to check the cameras and see who she came up with, at least then I can start checking our cameras around downtown.
Okay.
See how the vehicle got here and whatnot.
Okay.
So, appreciate it.
Yep.
Y'all must really be bored for $1,000 check.
Well, that doesn't matter whether it's $1,000 or $100.
Whatever. Now I'm out of my merchandise and I'm going to jail.
There's nothing in here. It smells like it, but there's nothing in it.
That's unfortunate because it's the Jamaican oil, like I said.
Alright. Come on with us. Actually, before you go out, I'll use this office over here on the side, just search your vehicle. It's 85. I haven't done that yet.
Well, you did search me.
Got my car if you want to lean around.
You're not going to search me. You're a tail officer.
That's what I just said.
So, thank you. She can search me. Appreciate
Take a
it.
step in. Thank you.
You got anything I need to know about?
No.
Nothing's gonna hurt me?
No.
Can you come right here and lean against that table? There. Oh, sorry, babe.
That's Jake. He's cool.
Hey, Jake. Hey, so could you work on the cameras on there?
I don't have anything here, bro, right?
We're trying to run it back and see which vehicle she showed up in.
I mean, he's probably still outside waiting for him. Y'all just assuming.
We didn't say that he wasn't. We're
No,
still gonna
you
look. We
assuming
have to
shit.
go outside
Like, you
anyway.
assuming. That's
Where she came in.
That's crazy
So that we
because
can
you
check
had
our
5
cameras.
crackers come in the same bank and cash
Hey,
$1,000 check, and y'all didn't question them not one time.
Screaming. Quit screaming.
Y'all didn't question them not one time.
Let's go.
Each one of them came in
Let's
here
go.
with $5,000 and $10,000 check, and because I came in here with $1,000 check, I'm doing fraud.
Come on.
Like, get out of here.
Just trying to find out what she showed up in so I can check our cameras and plate readers and things like that.
Hey, can I pull my clothing store up too, since he said I don't have that?
We'll give him that, or give you that opportunity in just a second, or if he will. Thank you.
The woman's boyfriend was still on the run, and she kept quiet, not giving the officers anything to go on, which only made things harder.
I'm innocent. Like, I'm not trying to do fraud. I literally thought the check was real. Like, I wouldn't waste my time coming all the way out here. My boyfriend's probably sitting in the parking lot waiting.
The back parking lot?
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, y'all gonna try to arrest him too? Because he brought me to the bank?
If he's part of it, that's what part of that search warrant is.
Part of it.
That's why there's a search warrant on your phone. That's what he's gonna get, is a search warrant on your phone. If he goes through and he finds the website and he finds where your check was sent and all that kind of stuff, and it looks fraudulent, then this charge still sticks. If not, when you have a court date, then it'll be dropped. As of right now, you look guilty.
How do I look guilty?
He's the one that looked at all of it, but he declared that. He'll explain it to you. Hold on. Can I get a couple of phone numbers out of her phone before you take it?
I don't want you knowing my passcode. Back up.
That's an alternative.
Back up. I ain't scared of you. I guarantee you, if you ain't have your uniform on your best day, get in the ring with me. I'm a cold boxer. I had you crying to your mama.
Are you threatening me? Do you really want to keep stacking charges?
Does your face not work? What is it? Wait. 1, 2, 2, 5. I can't hear the last part. 2, 5 again?
Oh, answer that.
I'm not answering that right now. 1, 2, 2, 5, 2, 5.
Somehow I smell like marijuana. I smell like
Your purse smells like marijuana, or your wallet smells like marijuana.
How is that possible? It smells like oil.
I don't know. It does smell like marijuana. I know the difference between oil and marijuana, homegirl. It smells like marijuana, but there's nothing in there, so it's not like you can be charged with it. Yeah, I turned it off. It's going in your purse, and then your numbers are going in this front pocket.
All right, and for your information, why you trying to arrest my boyfriend?
She's got something that she wants to tell you. She's got something she wants to tell you.
I have to advise you that you have now been barred from all Nova's Bank. Okay. Just that you understand that you stay barred. If you understand that you have been
Yes.
barred from all.
Your boyfriend that you only know his first name. Your boyfriend that you don't know his last name. Got it.
I don't have to tell you his name. You trying to lock him up? Why would I tell you his name and you trying to lock him up?
Okay, Jesus.
Alright, hold on 1 second. Leader! Passcode. Huh? No, I gave him the case number. I gave you the phone number. It's in that front pocket. I showed you. You watched me as I put it in there.
He doesn't know how to get more searching for his phone.
That's fine, but the longer that it takes him to get that, the longer you are without your phone.
To prove her innocence, the woman didn't give up. She argued and got emotional, trying to change the officer's mind.
Why he charged me with a felony? Check amount only $1,000. Then on top of that, I didn't write the check. I just got the check.
Forgery offenses are just felonies like that. So I just looked it up, and it says shall be punished with a felony or confinement. So I think that's just how they're written. We enforce the laws, we don't make what they're considered.
I was supposed to see my kids
At 5 o'clock? Where are they? Do you not have custody? Oh, okay. It says a person who commits the offense of forgery in the 3rd degree shall be guilty of a felony and upon conviction thereof shall be punished by imprisonment for not... Huh?
Well, I probably didn't get indicted for it, so...
That's what I'm saying. Right now you're just arrested. Therefore, you still have a court date. And if that court date declares that, yeah, you're guilty, then that's when you're facing the actual stuck to your record felony and confinement. As of right now, you're just looking at a couple inconvenient hours and you're going to get out and get time to collect everything you need to collect to prove your innocence. Okay? If you truly are innocent, then just get everything that needs to show you that. Talk to whoever needs to say that you are innocent. I'm just telling you, this arrest is based off of the facts and circumstances that were presented to the other officer to where he could declare that you were a guilty party in the moment. Got it. Put it up, blue door. Who has custody of your kids? What happened?
The best alive.
With the same guy? The guy that you were with today? Are they giving you an opportunity to have them back?
Yeah, but like this.
Well, yes, this is not the best circumstance. However, it doesn't put them in harm per se. So, I don't necessarily know. I think it'll be looked at, but it's not a deciphering factor on why you shouldn't have your kids back. The domestic situation is a little different. That could put them in physical harm. You didn't have a family member they could stay with, or did they not give you that option?
I gave the house and they won't.
Does she have a record? Does your mom have a record? Oh. Don't even start that. You literally just said you and I were cool.
Me, you
Don't
cool,
do
but
that.
That is stopped them from racial profiling.
You also attempted to check them.
The woman was charged with forgery. Our next case is a bit chaotic. On April 28, 2025, this woman, Ashley, stole her grandmother's credit card and assaulted her, but karma caught up with her big time.
Hey Ashley, can you put it on the phone?
What is going on?
Can you put it on the phone, Ashley?
Hold on, wait a minute.
No.
Wait a minute.
So you want to lie whenever I ask you if your name's Ashley, right?
Because I didn't know what the going on around here.
You didn't know what's going on?
No, I don't feel this, so I figured it was okay. So if you want me to leave,
We're gonna set this down.
No,
Stop resisting.
wrong with you? No.
Stop resisting.
Stop,
Ashley, stop resisting.
What is wrong with you? What did I do?
I'll explain to you
I
in a
don't
second.
have a warrant. I don't have a warrant. I didn't do anything. So what the you doing?
You got a charge, though.
A charge for what?
We're gonna explain it to you in a second.
I don't give my hand! You don't have to do
you're
that.
fucking twisting
I'm
your arm.
holding on to money. You could be cool, man. The not even resisting. What's wrong with you?
You were in the beginning.
For what?
Yeah, put this
Nuh-uh.
in the
You don't touch me. You gonna tell me what the going on. What is going on? What is my charge then? For what?
I'll tell you in a second.
No, you ain't gonna tell me in a second. You could have told me before you got in.
Take her out of cuffs. Just cut it off.
What?
I got it. Just buckle.
I didn't even do anything, you I don't even have a charge. I got probation tomorrow. What is you doing?
No, you don't.
Okay, so what the my charge then? What's my charge?
Domestic theft and criminal damage to property.
When did y'all get domestic?
I don't know.
Huh?
I'll tell you in a sec. Okay.
Crazy. That ain't even cool. I don't got no charge. When did I ever get a charge?
Today.
For what?
Other side.
Ow!
Shit, my bad. You got anything on you?
No!
Sure you don't got nothing on you?
What's wrong with y'all, man? I didn't even know I had any kind of... What?
Oh, you just got it today, like an hour ago.
For what? I didn't touch anybody. Okay, where's this? When did this happen? I sure would like to know.
Anything in these pockets?
No!
Nothing in there. Anything in the bra?
Come on, I don't even have a bra on. I don't even have anything. Domestic and criminal damage? Where is this domestic?
They're in the car. I'll explain to you.
Y'all tripping. That is crazy. I didn't see no cops.
After being detained, the woman wasn't happy at all. She grew upset as the officer tried to talk with her and understand the situation, but her behavior only got more troublesome.
Then I'll tell you, right?
I want to know who called on this bogus shit and why can't I have none of my mouth?
Oh, it was your grandma. Your grandma called on you.
Well, she lied because
I don't
I
think
never
so.
touched that lady.
Okay, I'll tell you in a sec. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say and can will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to remain silent. You have the right to talk to a lawyer.
So I have
and
the
him
right
present.
to know when this happened because I
You gonna let me talk? You gonna let me read it?
just got here.
Okay, let me read it.
So
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say and can will and be used.
man, I told this.
Anything you say and can will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand any of these rights I have explained to you?
Yeah, whatever.
Having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to us now?
What?
Having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to us now?
Yeah, I like to talk a little. I mean, I guess, whatever.
Yes or no?
What are we going to talk about?
Yes or no?
Oh, yeah, talk.
Okay. So, first of all, I came here earlier because your grandma said you stole her credit card, you took her charger.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and her driver's license.
I bet you all her stuff is right there in her purse. I don't know how to use a credit card.
You don't know how to use a credit card?
No, I don't even ever have a... I've been off my warrant for 5 days. And I was just going to go to probation and get a job tomorrow.
Second reason I'm here, because of the domestic.
What domestic?
So what happened, was it last Thursday?
What are you talking about?
Down there at that Gilbert and...
Who is Gilbert?
The road, Gilbert.
Domestic.
Yeah, whenever you're in her car and she gave you a ride to the apartment complex.
I don't know what you're talking about because I didn't see any cop that day.
No, I never said a cop.
Well,
your grandma.
If there was a domestic between me and her, why didn't I see a cop that day?
Because she didn't call.
Right, so what are we getting at?
Well, guess what? She still has an injury on her face.
That
It's still
ain't got
fresh.
nothing to do with me.
Okay. Yes,
How
it does.
Can we, oh, does it? Did you see me do it?
No, but she claimed you did.
See me do
she
it?
claimed you did, and she has injury.
You know what? She hit me, and I claim she did too, but that don't mean she did it.
Okay.
You can't prove that.
Okay.
Okay. She didn't call the cops on me that day.
No.
No.
She called today, and she called for a different reason.
Well, what
she called for
reason this time? And
she called for the theft.
Theft of what?
The credit card.
Where is it in her
driver's
front pocket?
license?
All in her front pocket of her purse.
Credit card.
All in
driver's
her purse.
license.
All of it. What the need that for? I don't know how to drive.
The officer tried to de-escalate the situation and even helped calm her down, offering her something to drink before transporting her to jail.
Just let me go.
Don't want to stop.
Hold on a second. Wait. My breath. I didn't have my medicine. Wait.
Once you get up to the jail, there's nurses out there.
Why do I have to go to jail? I didn't do anything. Come down with your arm a little, please.
How do you expect me to pour the drink if you want my arm to go down? Good?
It's cold, but yeah. No, I went to spit out the window, but I didn't see the stupid bars. She's fine. Please don't take me to jail. Come on. Go a little lower, I can only. You won't mark up like that, please.
Alright.
I don't like sugar, this sucks.
Good?
Go, come on.
Adam 2, Adam 11. 2.
Good? Alright, put it back in your bag.
Alright, take me to jail for a day and a half.
Adam 2, Adam 11, Adam 11, then the spring.
I don't know how jail works. I don't know how the jail works. Might be out today, might not.
Did I have another candy in that thing? Huh? What happened?
210-4.
Huh?
Did I have another candy in that thing? I thought I bought it.
I don't know.
I'll go you for a level. I'm 11, get ready. Not a 10, thank you.
How long? Kind of close.
Do you have any meth on? Insulin? Dilly went through it.
Yeah, whatever.
Thank you. She just threw it off.
You just threw it out of your hand? Stop! You done?
Is it there? What is it?
You just threw it out of your hand.
My hand.
Ooh, what is that?
I don't know what the that is, but you're playing games.
Playing games.
Yeah, go ahead.
Playing games. Must stop.
Oh, if I did, I want to carry it on.
Oh, now you're all ghetto. Before you're like half asleep, and now you're ghetto.
I was snapping up tight.
Off. Let's
Yeah,
go.
it ain't no meth.
Oh, it's meth, all right.
No, it's crack.
Oh, thank you.
The woman was charged with domestic battery, theft, and criminal trespass. Next up, this woman thought she was being clever, but the cops were one step ahead. On July 31st, 2023, her online payment failed, yet she still demanded her vehicle and tried to leave without paying.
So, can you tell me what's going on? So, we got a credit card dispute for fraudulent charge on Friday.
Okay.
For a customer whose car was actually in for service.
Okay.
As of now.
Okay.
So I was working through that. Card owner claimed fraud. Names didn't match. That whole shebang. This morning, she paid online, and it wasn't 5 minutes later. We got a call from a lady in North Carolina saying, "Hey, you just hit my credit card for $1534.92 or whatever it was. I live in North Carolina. Never been in Illinois. None of this jives." So I'm looking. The invoice dollar amount and the payment matched that invoice for that same client. So she was in June. That credit card got disputed as fraud.
So her car, okay. So she's essentially she's done this twice now where it's
This
been
is the second time where it appears to be stolen credit cards.
credit cards to pay for service for her actual vehicle.
Correct.
Okay.
It's her vehicle.
Okay.
But the name, like the one in June, the name didn't match.
Yeah.
The one today, I won't see the name till it batches at night.
Okay.
But the lady called from North Carolina, gave me phone number, name. She's like, if you need anything, feel free to call me. I'll dispute it when it posts, but I gotta wait till it posts to dispute.
Sure. Do you have the information from the last one? Has that been? Do you
fraud.
have the invoice for what was done for the car and all that stuff? Okay.
Meanwhile, the woman tried to drive off with her vehicle, claiming she needed it for work. But instead of clearing things up, her actions only raised more suspicions.
I don't know. I will call her, but that don't have nothing to do with me. You know, they have her name and information. When I drop it off, they know that. But they could have just told me that. You know, they calling the police and stuff. I could have figured this out on the phone.
I think it might depend on how the card got declined. Sometimes those show up as just a declined charge, like your card doesn't have money on it. And sometimes it shows up as...
They could have just said that.
I know, but sometimes it shows up as fraud, which they won't tell you that, because if someone's trying to defraud them, they're not going to tell you.
Okay.
Right? Like, that's why I take calls here all the time for these.
Oh, really?
But you can't, they're still out money. So you can't take the car. We gotta resolve this, otherwise you're taking a car without paying for it. There'd be a theft of service.
Okay. So let's do this.
I have to get to work, so how fast is this?
The quickest way is going to go back there too, because what I don't want to see happen is that if you were to drive off with the car under the understanding of payment, then they start looking at this as like a theft of services because they still don't have any money. I think
They
it
do
could
have the money.
No, but what they're telling us is that transaction, once it went through and she goes, "Hey, payment made," they got the notice that it was declined. So it went through, but then the credit card company called and said, "Hey, we're not going to authorize that payment." So I think something's up with her card. That would be my guess.
Well, let's
that would
make
be my
sure.
guess.
I'm not going to lie. From here, if whatever they don't figure out, I will pay for it. But I'm going to need my card. This is my card.
Okay. If you wanted to pay for the whole thing and then get square with her later, you can do that too. That's actually probably the quickest way to get out of here.
Yeah, so they got a call from North Carolina from a woman saying my card was fraudulently used at your dealership. Like, what is going on?
Oh, there might be more to this thing. Okay. All right, cool.
I'm going to hang out right here because
We got to go inside and compare this to the paperwork. Unless you want me to take your phone and everything with you. So let's go in. Here, why don't you just... No,
Why can't you
I'm going to give you permission to park because I need to see it.
Why
yeah.
you can't I can't just send it to
Park
you?
in the handicap spot. That's fine.
If anything, we'll just cut them loosely because she's saying her sister paid online. I don't really know how that works. I know her sister has a phone here or however that works. And yeah, because it sounds like they sister somehow fraudulently got this card number and paid online.
It's either simpler than it seems or it's more complicated
Yeah.
than it seems. But
I'm not sure where we're at yet. So.
I know.
The officer then brought over the invoice and information to go over with the woman, but things quickly started to look bad for her.
Okay, does your auntie know? Here, I'm going to tell you exactly what happened, okay? Like, this is just moment by moment. You come here for the service. You have your sister come and pay for the card. This card gets used, and then if Kara Willard, your auntie, she calls here and then says my card was just used here. I don't know why.
Oh, she must have told her.
So she said this is a fraudulent transaction. She called here right away. That's why we have to resolve it. Look, I'm telling you, there's a simple answer to this. Okay. But we need to go in and talk about this.
Well, I don't want that. Y'all need to call.
Well, do you have your auntie's phone number? Yeah. What's your auntie's phone number?
I'm not.
Right now, I'm telling you, you're not free to go until we resolve this.
She said I am. She
no,
said
you're
if they want to do whatever they want to do, that's fine.
No, I'm telling you right now, you're not free. She did not know what I knew. I'm telling you right now.
So what does it have to do?
Because you're the one here that was getting service on your car, taking a car that's rightfully theirs to hold until it's paid for.
It's not right. This is right.
It is. No, not when you drop it off for payment. It'd be a theft of service if you were to drive away from here right now.
I don't know why they gave you your car back in the first place. They should have never given your car back. Now you have your car, but they are saying that you still owe them $1,500.
Hold on. The transaction that was Apple Pay went through.
I know. That's
then
what
the owner calls over the card says this isn't good.
Right.
So.
Well, that's the problem.
So was Skylar probably didn't tell her, didn't probably give her all the money. I don't know.
All right. Give me a quick. I'm going to make one quick phone call. I'm going to try calling.
Once the officer spoke with the victim and she had no idea about the repairs or any payments, it raised even more suspicion of a possible scam. So, the officer brought the suspect to the office to find out the truth.
So, you said that this is Skylar's car.
My sister, exactly.
Okay, your sister. Mm-hmm. Where is she at right now?
She lives in Quincy.
Okay, is this her? Is this her driver's license? Mm-hmm. Okay, how come there's no record of that? I ran this driver's license, there's no record on her license at all. They can't even find the name. Well, look, you're driving her car.
Because
this is the way it involves
you
too. So okay. And you pay her?
No, I don't pay her. I have like the app that I pay through. The criminal like $5 something a month.
Where's Kara live?
Who?
Where's Kara?
Kira? That's her auntie. I don't know. I called her in front of the other officer.
I think we might be having some cross wires because I don't think who I talked to on the phone that reported their card is.
And that's what I'm saying. I think she lied to me.
Who?
Skylar. Because I asked her, like, so when I sent you the money, who card did you use? Yours or your boyfriend's? Or what did you do, Skylar? Don't lie to me, because the police is here looking at me like I'm crazy.
You're in the hot seat right now.
And I'm in the hot seat, yeah. And you don't, and I'm grown. Don't lie to me about nothing, because it's not that serious. She's like, I swear I used TTK, blah, blah. So I said, so why are they saying that it's a lie? Like I said, I can come pay that Friday, but y'all don't have to do that other shit.
Here, at the end of the day, the car's been released. I'm not putting on a payment plan. That's not how that flies.
What you mean? The car's been released?
Yeah, you have the car.
No. Hold on. The car is done with its work. But right now, because of the
So are you giving me my car?
Right now, I'm pretty sure the police are going to be holding on to the car. Right. Until we can get it resolved. Because right now, well,
if they're willing to give me my
our
car.
financial crimes unit is coming out here to look at this. Because this has now gone past what I've got.
Okay, that's fine. But if they're giving me my car, why can't I keep my car?
Because right now, I have no idea. I'll tell you right now. I don't know who Skylar is.
Okay.
Because she doesn't have a valid driver's license, so I have no idea where that comes from.
But
I don't know where it's registered to. I don't know where the insurance is coming back to on it. And then right now, like as you're driving it, like all of this is connected to this other financial side of things that ends up being very, very complicated.
What you mean?
There's a stolen car that was used to pay for your work today. You're the one in the car. Card. There's a stolen card, stolen account information that was used to pay for your work today. And going like this, is not an excuse.
I mean,
You can't just say, I guess it's up with somebody
It's not
else.
an excuse, but I mean, how you expect me to know what she did? They have my card. You know, I would have just used my card.
By being in the car and you picking it up, you have a responsibility to know what's going on with it.
I do, but this is the thing.
If you borrow somebody's car and there's a brick of cocaine in the back, guess what? That's not your brick of cocaine in the back.
Yeah, you're right about that.
You have to be responsible for what's in it, who's in it, how you're handling it, and then the finances that are related to it.
But if he's not holding my card, I don't understand why y'all holding my card.
Right now, the best I can figure out is your car is registered to somebody who doesn't exist. Because I don't have Skylar here. Skylar's driver's license that she provided when she paid for the car in the first place isn't coming back to anybody.
Okay.
So I have no idea who that is. So this is why I'm kind of asking you. You're pointing to people that I can't talk to.
I just had her on the phone.
I know, but I don't know who I'm talking to on the phone.
What you mean?
She can come here. She can come to the police department and try to explain it if she wants to.
You want her to come all the way from Quincy?
The conversation wasn't going anywhere. To prove her innocence, the woman called her sister, but things got worse, bringing more trouble along with it.
Who is Skylar? Because I'm telling you, I'm running Skylar's driver's license and it's not
That's
coming back
my
to anybody
sister.
else.
I don't have to lie to you about that.
Get her on the phone.
Hi. Skylar, what is going on? Because they trying to say that...
Okay, well, let's here. You're on speakerphone with the police right now, Naperville Police. Is this Skylar?
Yes.
Skylar, what's your last name?
What's going on?
Skylar, what's your last name?
Girl, tell me your last name.
Johnson, how do you spell it?
Johnson.
Okay, Skylar, is it Skylar?
Yes.
What's your middle name?
I don't have a name.
You don't have a middle name?
No.
What's your birthday? Birthday.
Tell them your birthday and tell them what's going on.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on too.
No, because...
Skylar, right now the question is, what's your birthday?
January 28th.
What year?
Skylar, what? Tell them.
Officer Christensen here with Detective Maldonado as well. Sister's here at the car dealership because she was trying to pick up a car. She is here because you told her that it was getting paid for, right, Jasmine?
Yeah, she did.
And the payment was then called in by somebody else saying that my card was used here and that person doesn't live in this state. So right now your sister's sitting in the hot seat for this and she's pointing to you.
So what did you do? What is it that you did? You want me to take y'all speaker?
My boyfriend I use my boyfriend card. I don't know. What's the problem?
The problem?
What's your boyfriend's name?
Skylar, I don't have time for this. You about to have me in trouble for some stuff you did. I sent you the $750 and I trusted you with my money. If I knew you was gonna do some crazy stuff, I wouldn't even did all that. So just tell what's going on. Just say it. I mean, I don't. You got me looking crazy. I don't have time for this. So what did you do? Who card did you use?
I'm telling you, I use my boyfriend card.
You didn't use your boyfriend's card.
Skylar, you didn't use your boyfriend's card. I know that.
The officer ran the information one more time to verify everything. When it came back with no results, the woman's game finally came to an end.
The other thing that adds into this is that none of the birth dates that you or Skylar gave to me come back to anybody.
I never gave you. What you mean I gave you my birthday?
No, when she was Skylar's birthday.
Listen, just like I told him.
You told
she
Skylar to
must have
give me the real birthday on the phone. You said it out loud what it was. It's the one that's on her driver's license. It was used when we bought the car.
No, I don't know. Her birthday a couple days after mine. Look, sir, I'm not trying to give y'all no problem. What she done did with her car before it was mine, I don't know what she done did. That has nothing to do with me. I just know I paid her. I came to drop it off because I done messed up the tire. Or she messed it up. I don't know.
I'm just to tell you, they are pulling every bit of financial out of here. They're pulling everything from where the car was.
$1,500. I'm not paying for nothing else she done did.
We're past that.
So then what is it? I didn't do anything as far as what she got going on with this car. This is not my car.
I'm telling you right now, if there is stuff about this that is fabricated or false or whatever it is, it's gonna collapse. It's gonna collapse when they get this off.
Listen, and that's on her. You hear me? Right. That is completely on her. I don't know my daddy's last name.
Jasmine, when I ran your driver's license, it shows me the last places that it ran, and I saw that Will County Probation ran you. Are you on probation for them at all?
Yep.
Okay, for what?
Job not suspended, and
How did Skylar get the link to pay? You said it was an online payment, right?
For the invoice?
Yeah, but how did she get that? Like, did you send it to her?
Yeah, I copied it. She's saying that she looked like me. How does she look like me? And I got tattoos. She knows.
I'm just saying they did personal.
And I got a face tattoo. And then I'm telling her this is asshole old. This is 2-3 years ago. I don't look shit like her.
How easy to cover up that tattoo?
What you mean to cover it up? I don't wear makeup and shit. Is that what you're trying to say? Y'all
You
like
got eyeliner on, or you got mascara on.
It's not difficult to cover it up.
We've all had enough of it. With you getting the text link for the payment,
to forward to her?
whether you forwarded it or not, that's what you're. Whether you forwarded it or not, there's enough information on there to show that you got the payment. Even if you forwarded it to her or not, you're still at fault for it.
How am I at fault? I never paid or used nobody's stuff.
Can you face that way for me, please, Jasmine?
Yes, but can you tell me what I'm going to jail?
We'll talk more in the jail. I told you right now.
But what am I going to jail for?
For at this point, well, with the credit card fraud, possibly identity theft, you don't know what's going on with that car at this
So
point.
why am I going to jail? That's not my car.
Okay, well then we're going to figure that out.
Okay, I'll go to jail. Can you take me to the bathroom first? That's fine. I don't
We'll
even
be
care
in
no
our
more.
jail pretty quick.
No,
Yes, we'll literally be in our jail in a minute.
Just
No,
take me to
we're not doing that.
This don't even make sense. Y'all charging me with credit card fraud. I didn't even make a payment.
You said you made a payment though.
To her? I never paid nothing to them.
The woman was ultimately charged with retail theft, driving without a valid license, and theft with intent to control property. Now see how this man lost his job over pure greed. It all started on May 3rd, 2024, when police got a call from a Walmart in Florida about an employee stealing merchandise.
He came work at 6 something in the morning. He went in the back room where there was all the tires, and he was fixing the tires. Then he went to the oil. He took the tires from the tires room and went to the oil room and staged the tires there.
In what room?
In the oil room.
Oil room?
Yeah, he staged the tires, and around approximately 8:40, 8:50 around this time, he had a customer that came in, and from what he told me that person was his brother, but I don't know. That's what he told me, that's his brother. And just a
So you said, all right. So you said customer came in.
Yeah, the customer came in. He loaded the 20 tires in the truck. Then he made the customer come back inside the store and pay for the tires. And he put all the 20 tires at $20. And then that's when the team lead informed me that there's a transaction that was made, but he don't know if the customer paid the full price for the items. So we have something that called a smart system. I went over the smart system and I was able to retrieve the receipt. And it showed that he went in the cash register and changed the price of the items.
Okay. You checked the smart system, you said?
Yeah, smart system.
And discovered it was changed?
Yeah, it showed that he manually input the prices. Because normally for you to do those, for you to do the price override, you need a coach or team lead permission to it.
And is he a coach or a team leader?
No,
Why he could able?
he's a regular
So
associate.
how did he have the code?
So what he did he put item looks up. So when he put the item looks up, it let him do it without the team or the coach.
Okay.
So that's what he did.
Okay. So that was the first time?
Yeah, that was the first time. Then
hold on 1 second. And where did this truck park?
So he parked the truck behind the building.
So the truck was behind the building?
Yes.
And who loaded the truck?
So him and the other guy loaded the truck. So he pushed the exit door. Then he started giving the person the tires.
And how do you know that it's 20 tires?
We count the tires.
On the video?
On the video, we count the tires. It was 16, and the team lead said that he take a good pictures and he count how many tires. We see it was 20 tires, and we also did inventory.
Okay, through inventory.
To inventory, we see that it was, we saw 16, but to inventory showed us it was 20, and also the team lead saw physically how many tires.
As you can see, the suspect had tried multiple times to bypass security and take those items, but security had their eyes on him, and things only went downhill from there.
What day was that?
On the 5th also.
So this one, you said he came in at 6 a.m. to work.
Yeah, he came at 6 a.m. to work. That's when he did the first one, and then the next day they informed me that there was more tire missing. So then when I reviewed the transaction, I said that around 7 something, the truck came and delivered some tires.
So 7 a.m. and 8:50 a.m.
Yeah.
So 2 times.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when the truck came, he unloaded the trucks.
Was it the same truck?
No, it was another truck. So it was another truck that came and dropped some tires. But at the, when you go look at the video, everything was made outside.
So you say a truck came at 7 a.m. and dropped tires or pickup tires?
Drop tires. To delivery.
Huh?
They come to delivery tires.
Okay. Yeah. So delivery. Okay. And that was a Walmart delivery that you guys were expecting?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, and then what happened?
And around that time, he was fixing the tires. And then I don't remember around what time, you would see a black truck in the video. He told the black truck to back up around the Bay Area.
Which truck is this now?
That's going to be the black truck.
Okay, so this is the truck from earlier.
From earlier.
That left with the tires. The 850 truck.
The 850 truck, it was a blue truck, and the other one was a black truck.
Okay, so now it's a black truck.
Yeah, it's a black truck.
Okay.
So with that truck, you will see him go outside and tell him to back up, and the guy backed up, and he started giving him tires. And after that, he gave him 20 tires. He went back inside the store and put in the system. It was 12 tires. We did inventory again, and we found out it was 20 tires that was missing again. So in total, he took 40
And how
tires.
much was those tires again? And how much did he change it for?
He changed it for $20, but he put 12 tires.
Okay. But it was okay. Gotcha. All right. So the trucks do you guys have tags on those trucks?
Only one that have tags of it, and this one's one of those.
Okay.
But the other one was the black one. It was kind of faded. We couldn't see in the camera. Like
That's
this
the
one,
black one. That's the black truck.
That's the black truck.
And
this one.
Oh, that was the first time, the 7 a.m. one, and this is the second one. That's the okay.
So the first one
is the black truck.
Yes.
Yes.
The second one.
Yeah, that's why. Okay. All right. Can I see the video?
Yeah.
And then after that, let's get that witness. Yeah. Okay. And what's this guy's name?
His name is Brian BRAAWAM.
Knows nothing about this.
He don't know nothing about
this. Okay, we want to make sure that so he doesn't bail out or Brian. Do you know his date of birth?
No, I don't have his date of birth yet.
Okay, I'll look.
The officer had enough evidence to arrest the man, but before that, they wanted to hear his side of the story, just in case they missed anything.
All right.
Good.
So I can't, like, even if I make a statement, I can't defend my case?
You can defend your case, yeah.
By being terminated?
Yes, sir.
So how can I make a statement?
Like me and April just told you, if you want to open door your termination, then you have 100% right to do that. You can either come back and ask to speak to the market HR, or you can call Google Walmart Ethics and they'll give you that phone number to open door termination.
But then I'm just fired regardless.
So they could overturn it, they could not. But I'm just saying what are facts of our investigation. Right? We have everything detailed lined up, and we just bring associates in to figure out what caused this to happen.
Okay.
Right? And that's why we came to talk to you, to figure out what caused this to happen.
Okay.
Okay?
So even no matter what I just told you, I was going to get fired regardless while with me in here?
Correct. So everything else is going to be between April and these two gentlemen here, okay?
Alright, that's fine.
I appreciate you coming to talk to me though.
Yeah, it's just, I wish I had just time to even remember just anything with the source.
How you doing, man? All right. Mr. Flores.
Yeah.
Hey, you can stay seated, man. I'm Officer Daly with the Boyd Beach Police Department.
Yeah.
Of course, you know why we're here. There's no secret, all right? But before I get into anything, I'm going to read your rights, all right?
Okay.
Rights against self-discrimination. Everyone is entitled to that. Do you have one on you?
Yeah.
All right. So my partner here is going to read your rights, and I'm going to ask you some few questions and talk to you about the investigation, okay?
Okay.
it's best that you be honest with us because we already have everything. I'm not going to ask you questions if I don't know the answer.
Okay.
But that's just going to see your honesty with you and where you lie and how this goes.
Okay.
All right? So if I ask you a question, it's because I already know.
Okay.
All right? And this isn't my first time coming across this with
Okay.
you. All right? Yeah, well, in this whole situation.
Okay.
All right?
I thought you know me from
Yeah,
previous.
no. But if I'm asking, I'm talking to you, it's because I have knowledge of what's going on. So if you're lying for me from the jump, I'll already know, and it just makes it worse. All right?
Okay.
And we want this to be smooth as possible.
All right.
All right? No,
All right, so I'm going to go through this line by line, and after every line, you just advise to me that you understand these rights.
Okay.
Okay. You have the right to remain silent and not answer any questions. Do you understand? You got it?
Oh, yeah.
I understand?
I understand.
Okay, I'm going to say that one more time. You have the right to remain silent and not answer any questions. Do you understand?
I understand.
Any statement you make must be freely and voluntarily given. Do you understand?
I understand.
You have the right to the presence and representation of a lawyer of your choice before you make any statement and during any questioning. Do you understand?
I understand.
If you cannot afford a lawyer, you are entitled to the presence and representation of a court-appointed lawyer before you make any statements and during any questioning. Do you understand?
I understand.
If at any time during the interview you do not wish to answer any questions, you are privileged to remain silent. Do you understand?
I understand.
I can make no threats or promises to induce you to make a statement. This must be of your own free will.
I understand.
Any statement can and will be used against you in the court of law. You understand?
I understand.
Okay. You want to sign?
Yeah, so you just got to sign that. That's not admission of guilt. That's just stating that we read you your Miranda warnings and your rights and that you understood them. Okay?
All right.
Just sign like right here.
Signature right there.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. What's your first name?
Brian, B-R-A-Y-A-M.
Okay, and your last name?
Flores.
And what's your date of birth?
6302.
6302. Do you know why we're here?
Yeah, I'm assuming for this case, the following up.
Which is what?
The tires.
Okay, so tell me about that.
Like I said, the hoodie guy come up to me. I was gonna toss.
You haven't told me anything yet, so yeah. So I need to hear from you what
So the hoodie guy comes up to me, says, "Hey, you happen to have some clearance?" I'm like, "Yeah, I have some, but I have other work to do. But just give me a second, and I can pursue that." Just kind of go from there, make a transaction for him. Comes up, load up his tires, and then You want me to give you a whole breakdown, or?
You remember when I said that if I'm gonna ask you a question, it's because I already know the answers, right?
Yeah.
So don't bullshit me, okay?
Okay.
So once again, tell me detail by detail what happened, other than some random hoodie guy, because we knew it wasn't a random hoodie guy.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So let's not play me. All right. I just didn't start this job yesterday, son.
All right then. I think I don't want to make any statements.
Okay. All right. Well, stand up, put your hand behind your back. You're gonna be placed under arrest. Turn your hand. Turn your wrist. There you go. All right. Don't want to make it tight on you. All right.
Yeah.
We don't have one just bending up to you. All right. Do you have any weapons on you or anything like that?
No,
Knives, guns, needles, anything that'll poke me? No? All right. That's the phone?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you drive here?
Yes, I drove here.
Okay. What keys do you have? Where's your keys?
The keys are in the shop.
What kind of vehicle is it?
23 Ford Mustang.
Okay. All right. It's parked here, so I'm sure they can. They'll leave your vehicle parked here. Okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
All right. Okay. Are those their glasses? Their work glasses?
Yeah,
or?
the work glasses.
Okay. I'm gonna. Hey guys, or not? There's work glasses. That's for you guys. All right. You got them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this way.
Hey, just secure them in your vehicle. I'm gonna just talk to them real quick. All right. So what did he divulge to you guys?
So he admit price overriding the tires.
Okay.
But he's stating that he don't think that he did anything wrong.
Okay.
Yeah, so that he pretty much remembered everything up until the point of
The tires being loaded in his
his
truck.
into his own truck.
Yeah.
He doesn't remember that.
Yeah. Well, the truck comes back to his mom, Miss Flores. Did you guys see that the credit card that he used was his? It came back to him, so did he even...
He declined.
He's like, oh, I don't remember. I have to check my statements and my text messages.
So when we got to the credit card piece and the vehicle piece, that's when he started saying,
yeah. Well, he knows. That's why I told him, I looked at him, I'm like, don't sit here. I'm not even going to waste my time listening to your lies. So that's why he shut down, which is fine. We still have enough. You guys ID'd him, only ID'd him from the video. We have the credit card that comes back to him. Him on video changing the price. Him loading.
Braham was charged with grand theft. Some people try to help others, but end up getting scammed for trusting. On October 10th, 2023, this man tricked someone who was just trying to help. Once the victim realized the check was fake, he called the police.
Wednesday night, so he said, can you do me a favor? I'm like, well, it depends on what the favor is, bro. That's the reality. It's like, well, man, I don't have a way to cash my check. I need it for my family so I can pay for stuff for my kids and my wife. All right, whatever.
What time was it?
I got screenshots. We're going to say around between 10 and 11 at night. Actually, around 10, 9:30 to 10. Because I remember telling them around 10:23, if I'm not back in 30 minutes, then it's not happening today. So, then I exchanged phone numbers with him. So I said, bro, I'm not going to steal your money because I'd already put the check in my account, showed the screenshot of what day it'll be deposited on, which was Friday in the morning. I'm like, here, bro, here's my phone number. I text you. It's like, my girl has the phone at home. Gets home, calls me on that number, calls me the next day. He was like, before we left, he was like, I'm not going to call you on Friday. You're going to be like, it's not the wrong phone number, someone stole the phone, right? I'm like, bro, like, it's not my money. I'm gonna give you your money. He's like, all right, bro, I'll pay you for cashing the check for me. I was like, all right.
How much was it?
How much was the check for? $666 and wait. Wednesday, 10:20 p.m. 666. And right there tells you when it's gonna happen. I waited till Friday for it to clear. I went to the bank, took the money, I met him back over here and gave him his money. He then gives me this check and asked me to cash this one on Saturday. I didn't even cash it. I said, sure, bro.
What did you say?
I told him my bank's not working right now because it really was working. I couldn't log in.
At Saturday, you
couldn't log in at all.
What time was it Saturday? I got you. What time was it Saturday? When you met with
oh no, I met up on Sunday. It was the wrong day. Sunday around 3 p.m.
Okay.
Where? Right on the side. Right, not
at the
in
gas
front
station?
of QT. No, not in front of QT. Right on the sidewalk. You know where those condos are right there? Right there.
Okay.
Gave me this and was like, bro, I said, I won't be able to do nothing until Tuesday because the bank's closed.
What time's that Sunday?
Around 3 p.m.
Okay.
So I won't be able to do anything until Tuesday, the bank's closed. I called the bank yesterday. They told me I had to go to the specialist department for, they didn't even tell me, just a specialist department. I called today. They're like, oh, well, it's got to go to the senior analyst. I talked to the senior analyst. He's like, well, what happened? I'm like, well, I don't know what's going on. He asked me, did I file a police report by the end of the conversation? I'm like, well, no, you're just telling me what's going on. Why would I have filed a police report? I didn't know what was going on. So he's like, well, I tell you what, you're supposed to meet the guy today, right? I said, yeah, but I'm not going to now. Hell no. You've already told me he's f***ing scammed me.
And what day is this when all this is going on?
The conversation I'm telling you right now is today.
Okay.
I just found out today.
Okay.
The bank has been closed. So I'm just now finding out that it was a bad check that already cashed today.
Okay.
The victim had good intentions, but once the check turned out to be fake and he also lost his money. At that point, seeking help from the cops was his only option.
You couldn't deposit that?
I couldn't even log into my bank. I still can't. So no, don't know him from a can of paint. I'm just a good person, man. I've been in a bad position before. I've had to ask people to cash checks for me before. I've done it for people, so I understand what it's like. And of course he was Hispanic, so I'm like, well, dude, I don't know what your situation is.
So when he asked you to cash a check, what did he say exactly?
He said, man, can you do me a favor? I said, it depends on what your favor is.
I'm sorry, I can't hear my radio one
I
more
said,
time.
it depends on what your favor is. Like, I got a check, I need to cash it. I'm waiting to go home, but I need to do this so I can pay my bills for my family type shit.
Okay.
I was like, okay, bro, I'll see if I can do it. If it won't let me, then it won't let me. If it does, then it does. Exactly how I phrased my response.
Okay.
That's the type of person I am. If God let it happen, bro, then it mean it was supposed to happen. If it's not supposed to happen, just don't tell me no.
He said he needs you to cash his check for him. He needs to feed his family.
Yes. Got his bills to pay, and he's like, "Do you have any cash right now?" Like, bro, you have all my cash on my check.
Okay.
Like, well, I don't have it, because as you can see at the time, my bank account was at 55 cents.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me ask you this.
2552 on that.
Of course, I'm expecting if it's something wrong, it won't clear. I've tried to cash my own check before on accident, and it didn't clear because it said you already cashed it. I didn't know I grabbed the wrong check.
That's what the box is. Is there a box on the back of that check?
Yeah, but I think, however he did it the first time, he had to do another.
No, I was talking about you.
Oh,
you said you
check?
did it by accident. There's a box on the check. Once you do a digital deposit, you check the box as a reminder. It's kind of like a bookmark.
No, I didn't know that.
Okay.
Where is it supposed to be at?
Well, it depends on the check because I don't know the check.
Right here, right here, right here, right here. Nope, thanks for the information. I had no. I know a lot about banking, but I didn't know that. That's something I didn't know.
Or toss the check. Or not toss them, but dispose of them.
Which is usually what I do. I mean, I keep checks for my own personal record. That's what I had it for. So when I grabbed the wrong check that day, I was like, oh shit, my bad. Looks like I'm still screwed. I the wrong check. But it was my check.
Did that happen to that same bank account?
A long time ago, yeah. That's why I said I figured it would catch it. This is the only bank I've had for like 7, 8 years, man.
Nah, so them is probably gonna start looking like fraud once you build up.
But when I did, once I did it, no, I never had it. It never went through. I didn't. It was my own check personally. It never. It instantly, like when I
get it. It's just suspicious activity.
So, but they already acknowledged you don't have any bad history with us.
Okay.
They've screwed me over.
So what do you want to be done?
Well, I definitely. The dude told me I need to file a police report.
Is that what you want?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
You better be glad that I'm a new person. Because I just have you come up here for a whole nother reason. But instead, I'd rather you catch me.
Luckily, the suspect was nearby at a local store, and the officer didn't waste any time detaining him for questioning.
What's your name, man?
Huh?
What's your name?
Alex.
Put that down. Put that down. Put that down. Put your hand behind your back, okay? So right now you speak English?
Yeah.
Okay, right now you're being detained, okay? For potential check fraud, okay?
Oh, no.
Oh, okay, hold on. I'm just telling you what happened. I'm not ready to speak to you yet, okay? I'll put your stuff in your pocket. Any weapons?
Yeah.
Pistola?
No.
Okay.
No pistola.
What's this?
It's the bow that my No pistola.
Okay.
No use a gun.
Come on.
I'll just wait on you.
So you got the check?
Of course.
Where did Alice come from?
Huh?
Where did Alice come from?
Walk that way. I seen him walking that way.
Okay.
And I knew it was him. I was like, I know his ass.
Is this person with you?
I know him, yeah.
Okay.
That's it right there, though. And I've already spoke to the husband of them. Man, he already cashed this. Well, how he got this, I don't know. Anything else?
You got ID, right?
Huh?
You got ID?
No.
You don't got ID?
Somebody take my ID.
You don't got ID. You got a wallet, right? I bought the wallet in there.
What?
Maleta, see?
No.
Wallet.
No.
You don't have a wallet on you?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. You got a passport there?
I got my passport, but it's the renewal and the
¿Dónde tu pasaporte?
Guatemala. Consulado de Guatemala. Yeah, pero it's...
You don't got no ID? No license? No ID? No consulate ID?
No passport. You don't have nothing.
No.
That says you are who you are.
Yeah, so somebody take it.
Somebody say who?
Yeah, when me drinking the beer. Yep, somebody take it.
Okay. Demasiado cerveza, man.
Yep.
What is your full name?
My name?
Yes, your name.
My name is Javier. My friends told me for Alex. Alex. Yeah.
I don't care what your friends call you. What is your full name?
Javier.
Javier what? Okay.
Javier Martín Ramos.
You need a Spanish speaker or you understand English good enough?
Whatever. So, what is the problem?
I'm about to tell you what the problem is. I think you know what the problem is.
What is the problem?
You know the problem. Come on, Javier.
No.
Javier, come on.
Since the man barely spoke English, the conversation was tough, but the officer had to find a way to understand his side of the story.
You have the right to remain silent. English? What's up with the checks?
Huh?
The checks.
Oh, so me taking the dumpster, the garbage. So me taking, me looking, so me told the guy over there. So he say yeah, I help you. Yeah, he passed the money to me, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Did he know where you got it from? Does he know where you got it from?
My phone?
No. The check. Does he know where you got the check from? Did you tell him that you got it from the dumpster? Or did you? What did you tell him?
Oh, him right here?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
what did you say?
So me told him I got one check. So can you help me? So no, it's mine. So me taking the dumpster.
44 radio.
So he does know that you got the check from the dumpster?
Yeah.
You told him that?
So when we take it, it's in the dumpster, the garbage. So everybody go in with the bags in the dumpster and the trash and the big bag. So me looking over there, so some shirts for me.
What dumpster?
Over in the Emery Hills.
Emery Hills?
Where we live.
Okay, where you live. So the black guy was not there.
Huh?
The black guy don't live in Emery Hills. The guy, hombre, that you gave the check to. That you gave the check to. A cheque to the guy.
Yeah.
He wasn't at the dumpster, right? Or was he?
Yeah, me told it's the dumpster.
I understand that. When you gave the check to the guy, right? You met him here, aquí.
Yeah.
Hombre, no aquí at dumpster, right?
Okay.
I'm asking.
No. Hombre, no, okay.
Okay, he was here.
Yeah.
And you met him here.
Yeah, he is here. Y hasta y cuando me dio en cash entonces ese día y también agarró 100.
He told me that he would help me get my money in cash, and then once he helped me get the money, he took 100.
Okay, did you offer 100 or did he ask for $100 to help you cash it?
374.
Go for 74.
Just checking, you caught up.
No, yo
negative. I'm on a fraud case right now.
Yo lo ofrecí y él me dijo está bien.
To be honest, I'm going to be honest with you. I offered $100.
Give me a call and go in service.
Simple. Interpret, I'm sorry, could you, what did he say?
This is the interpreter speaking. I'm going to be honest with you. I offered him $100, and he said okay.
Okay.
The officer finally understood the details, and since the man had clearly made a mistake, there was no choice but to bring him to the station.
All right, come on out, man. We're going to do a search now, okay? Before we did a pat down, you were placed in handcuffs, and we did a pat down, not being intrusive to what is on your person, otherwise known as what's actually on your body or in your pocket. Now I have to actually go in your pocket. So you are going to be bajo arresto, okay? Identity fraud, okay? At minimum, okay? Possibly death by deception as well. So, but everything will be on your booking sheet, so you can see the charges. They'll read you off your charges, okay? And I'm gonna go before a judge and attempt to have warrants cut, which pretty much means the judge is gonna potentially sign a warrant for your arrest, and he may not sign a warrant. Okay?
Okay.
Who is this?
It's my uncle.
Why do you have it?
Huh?
Why do you have it?
Well, my friend who live right here. Some.
Why do you have it?
Oh, he come here drinking. My house.
He come drinking?
Yeah.
So why do you have it in your wallet?
So he live down in my room. Oh, that's my.
Who's that?
I don't know.
Where it come from?
Huh?
Where it come
I don't
from?
know.
You don't know?
No, my friend live here. Some.
Almost not able to copy your last rap.
Everything else mine.
Who is that?
I don't know.
How you got it?
Huh?
How do you got it? Okay.
I don't know. It's the packet. Is my friend? Yeah, it's not my packet. Everything is.
Who is this?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No, it's my friend. The packet, everything.
Yeah.
The picture, the ID.
This is your friend?
No. The picture down, the ID.
This right here?
Yeah, this is my friend.
This wallet belongs to this person?
Yeah, this is my friend.
But you have it.
Hmm?
Why do you have
it?
it?
Yeah, me have it. He drinking with me.
He drink?
Yeah.
When you done with drinking, complete though, you give it back.
No. So he too much drinking. He come in the morning for work. He sleep in the room. So he put in the room. He watch. So me coming around here for walking. When we talk with the friends, so for me go on the house again for pass the packet.
Goodness. I can see this.
Me taking the driveway, me walking.
Bro.
Oh, me taking the driveway, me walking. Yeah, in that one. Yeah.
You got an excuse for everything.
Oh, okay.
Nothing's you, huh? Nada. Para tú, nada. See? Para tú, nada. Your brother, your sisters, you found it. Yes.
The man was charged with identity fraud. Now here are some more real moments we'll quickly break down. This woman was caught, and while being handcuffed, managed to grab a hidden weapon to threaten the cops. The other two were true thieves. One tried to steal credit cards, while the other thought she could make a quick escape after stealing gold from a jewelry shop. These moments are so crazy and insane that they forget the law always has a far-reaching hand ready to catch them. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and drop a comment below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more exciting content. See you in the next one.